What's going on, Texas? Not much going on here. Just messing around with this other game, seeing how it works on stream. Haven't really been streaming too much lately. Just trying to kill a little time on this other game. It's called The Long Drive. Gotta go to sleep here real quick. Sleeping in game. It's not too exciting. You got a Mustang, runs 5.6, 5.7. Yeah, I mean, depending on the Mustang, some of them are somewhat fast, but I don't know if there's the fastest Mustang is the Boss. And then the other ones are around like 5.6, 5.7. There's a bunch of Mustangs. You got the Notch. You got the like the hatch, the GT hatch, or LX. I'm not sure. Can't remember which one it is right now. Then what is it? The S550. The 2015. So is that the S550? Because I don't really know what those what the numbers are for those. Yeah, pretty much. If you want to build a car you like, it may not necessarily be one of the fast cars, but if you like it, you like it. You know, until they until they buff all the cars, then you're pretty much stuck running what it runs. Yeah, this is a PC game. Shit, I don't know what's going on with the steering in this game though. It seems a lot more sensitive than it used to be when I used to play. I started playing this back in 2019 when it came out. Actually has mods. I almost went up on 2 wheels. Can't really look at the chat when you're playing this game, because of one little rock or something like that, you just crash and the game's kind of glitchy, and you just the car just kind of freaks out. Yeah, I mean, I used to try to get all the cars when I first started playing the game because, you know, a couple years ago, the cars used to be a lot more even, where most of them ran around 5.7, and then some of them started getting into the 5.6s, and then from there they just kind of started getting faster, and then you had like a meta car every so often that would be faster and faster and faster, and they just got totally out of control with that. And there was and now there's a bunch of cars that are fast, and then a bunch of them that are slow or slower. And I think they lost a lot of people because it took them so long to do that. I think to start buffing them a lot of the cars to where they're closer. But still, there's only a handful, or maybe up to 10, that are really, you could say competitive with each other. Shit. I don't know what I'm going to do about this van. That's what happens when you crash on this game. Car just kind of freaks out. A little blood on the dash and the windshield. Yeah, I used to be like that too, where I was perfectly happy with racing the cars that I wanted to race. But the thing is, if you go out into the lobby, you want to race people, then you're gonna be in big trouble once you start racing all the meta cars that are out there. You got to be careful what you race. Put my parts back on here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about this car. It just seems like it doesn't handle very well. I think it's the tires, maybe. I don't remember it being this twitchy. I'll get my spray here. Just wash this blood off. Real quick. Stick this back on the wall. It's good. Got a lot of fuel, a lot of ammo, weapons. All right. Yeah, this game is kind of crazy what I did, because when it first came out, the 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 basic goal is you're supposed to drive to the end of the road, and for a long time there was only 5,000 kilometers of road, so the goal was to get to the end of that, and then there was supposed to be like an end game at the end of that, but for some reason they never put in an end game to it. So you just drive and then the road ends, and then that's it. There was supposed to be some kind of story that went along with it, but they never did it. So, people were basically kind of getting bored and didn't feel like doing it, and so the game kind of was just kind of stagnant. But I decided that I was going to try and drive around the entire world map, which is actually supposed to represent the entire world. It's like 40,000 kilometers all the way around, even though it's like a square map, 20 kilometers on a side, and then you flip over to the other side, but it looks like this. So I decided I was going to drive around the entire map, and I ended up doing it. That was when I was like grinding like crazy. And I'm the only person that's ever done it. And so you're pretty much doing this for hours and hours. I think I have over 2,000 hours in this game. It's pretty much all just from doing that. And it actually took me, even though it's only 40,000 going all the way around, it actually took me 65,000, because the only thing you have to know which way you're going is this compass. But the compass, it's pretty unreliable, because trying to use a compass and then stay on a line going in a certain direction is pretty impossible, because you pretty much have to line yourself up with a target out in the distance like this, and then you pretty much just go in that direction. But then once you lose that out in the distance, then you have to set, you find something else, so you're never really going the exact direction. I thought it would be kind of cool if they added GPS to the game. But I mean, they don't expect people to drive around. They expect you to stay on the road, but I didn't do that because I got bored. So I just kept going. And then I had a mod that actually there's a way that you can see exactly someone's coordinates on the map. So he got me my coordinates. Ah, Jesus. So he got me my coordinates, and he kept telling me how far off I was off the line that I was trying to follow, so I had to keep correcting. And then I ended up passing up the getting back to the road again by thousands of kilometers. So I had to backtrack. So But I mean, it's kind of fun grinding it out. And there's, you know, you find stuff along the way. Even though I have pretty much everything I'll ever need at this point. And there's a lot of different cars you can find. You can change engines. Unlike No Limit, you can actually change parts, change engines, wheels, you know, doors, everything comes off. The car comes all apart. You know, physically comes apart, not just visually, like when you take the front clip off in No Limit. That's pretty much where I'm at, though. So I went all the way around, and then I found the road again. Then I went back to the start, and then I took off again, went halfway down the road, and then I just went north. Because I was thinking, well, what if I, instead of going east and west, I go north and south and go all the way around again. But then I kind of gave up on it. I've only gone like 700 kilometers this direction so far. I don't know what's going on with the steering though on this. I might have to get different wheels. Seems like it's more sensitive than it used to be. What's going on, TJ? Yeah, I'll be playing some No Limit pretty soon. I just wanted to kind of mess around with this game a little. It's called The Long Drive. Oh, shit, I don't have my continue button set up. So if I ever find some car somewhere, I'm going to see if I can get some different tires for the front. Because these things are really twitchy. It's starting to get dark again. I could actually spawn some tires to try them, to see if they'll be a little more under control. Shut this bad boy off. Parking brake. Let's see. I don't know if the spawner menu still works. Okay. Oh, shit, did it just spawn that tire? Dull. Okay, I want to try the dull tires. I need the white walls. see. Okay, so I need these. Okay. Try not to mod too much. Try to play it clean. But I really think that it wasn't like this before. Like the steering sensitivity changed. There isn't really. Oh, this thing fell off again. For some reason that back hatch falls off. Okay. Let's see if the moon is out yet. Alright, let's go to sleep. Sleeping in game. That tells you how good of a game it is. Okay, it's 6 a.m. I don't think I need this other radio. I've got my own radio. Alright. Let's see how this thing handles now. Sometimes you have to like kind of, maybe it's a joystick, because this joystick is very new. No, I think this is better. Do I have my lights on? Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely better. I mean, until you get up to high speeds. But still, it's much easier to control. Because these tires aren't as hard as the other ones. They're a little worn. Oh, there's actually a gas station right there. So even in the middle of the desert, you can still find POIs and stuff. And we do have some enemies in this game you gotta watch out for. Gotta watch out for these guys. Oops. I'll get my AK ready. See if there's anybody. Did I just hear him? I guess there's nobody here. They call them, I think do they call them monkas or monkas or something like that? I don't know if it's supposed to be like monkas, like the meme. That's a lot of oil. Why did that bottle blow up? Must have had gas or oil in it. It's got oil. Let's see if this one blows up. It's got diesel. So we don't really need anything. I've got everything I could possibly need. Basically just driving. It's a magazine. Nature and Girls. Okay. I remember that magazine. Got a level. I guess if you want to make your car level, if you put a bunch of crap on it. Oh, there's another AK with a full clip. Probably don't need it, because I have one. I probably have 10 clips in the back. If I have room for it, I could stick it on the wall somewhere. Yeah, what happened to that? I used to have a gun on that other wall, I think. I used to have a gun on this wall here. What happened to it? I got my double barrel shotty, my 357, my fake air conditioning unit. I guess we could stick the AK in here. I know I had something on this wall though. Oh, you know what? I think I took it off because it clipped. It clipped outside of the car. Even if I lay this on the floor, it'll eventually clip through the floor and cause problems. Let's see. It's weird. I don't know why I don't have something on here. Seems like it's doesn't want to stick on here. Okay. We'll see if it stays there. There we go. Okay, doesn't clip. All right. So that's pretty much this game. So you can do this. You can open the hood. You can take the engine out because they're super strong. You can just pick up engines. Can't remember what kind of engine that is. Grab this rusty radiator, grill, bumper. You can just strip this car down for parts. I can't remember if this is an AM/FM radio. I think this is the FM radio. Yeah, I have the AM radio. This is what I want. I want the FM radio. How good is an AM radio? I probably have one of these in here somewhere. It's probably on the floor somewhere. Let's take this out. Get rid of that. I need to clean the rust off of that though. I don't really feel like it right now. Just stick it in the car. We can do that later. Right. I think 95.0 is the news. All right. Let's roll. I don't think anybody's really gonna watch this game, but I could have sworn my gauges fell out when I crashed before. Alright, so we got an FM radio. You can't hear it when you're in third person. Yeah, I think this steering is better. I wonder if the tires below this would be even easier to steer. I think when you get below this, they're kind of hard to control because they're kind of shitty and worn out. These still have some tread on them. Yeah, so that's, what's that, like half an hour? I mean, I don't know what I'm actually going to do on No Limit, if I even play it. I really don't know what to do on it anymore. They keep coming up with new cars, you tune them. And then you lobby race. That's pretty much the game. Unless you get on a team. One thing about these scrolling driving games, they really make you bug-eyed after a while. Yeah, I think this handling's gonna work out. See, I was going 200. That's kilometers, and my car was still pretty controllable. This car actually has a modded engine in it. It's got like a modded V8 in it. This van is what they call the Barcas. They're all European cars. Like 70s European cars, I think. But they've got they put the Christine car in this game from the movie Christine. Those are out there. What else? There's a Volkswagen Golf. I think it's like a 90s I don't know if they put any more cars in or not. Because I'm playing a version from 2023. Because my save won't work on the new version. Because they've got a beta version out. They haven't updated for a year. But my game won't load on the news version because they changed. I thought that might have been rock there, but it was just a shadow. I think they changed how the landscape works or something on the new version, and they changed like how the map works too. They got roads going all over the map now instead of just the 5,000-kilometer road. Man, it seems like it gets dark fast in this game. I don't remember it being that fast. I didn't get very far. And you can't really drive at night out in the desert because you can't really see the rocks.
Look at your dog. Buy another one that is the same as yours. Do they have different faces? What's wrong with the faces of these rabbits? I don't know, man. What's wrong
This
with
guy
my
says some
face?
crazy shit on the radio. I guess it's supposed to be an apocalypse.
I didn't look at myself for so long. Maybe I forgot who I am.
So we're getting like 70 some frames while we're idle. A little less probably when we're driving. It's not too bad.
Our scientists still don't know what caused the end of the world in 1979, but some researchers in Hungary had some interesting findings. They say their new experiments show that there is another timeline.
So I think we'll
That one is the normal one, and
probably end that there. I'll probably just play this game off. Probably play it off stream to see if I want to keep going with my long drive save.
Well, this one got screwed up and it's stuck basically. We cannot really do anything about this, they think, but hopefully someday we can communicate somehow with the people.
As long as it still works.
Now that would be interesting, right? They also said that we must be sometimes in
Because I don't really think they're going to do all too much more with this game. It's kind of at a dead end, I think.
More and more scientists are concerned that the bacon you can find in abandoned buildings is actually
Kind of like No Limit.
contrary to what the Hungarian Pig Apocalypse Bacon Factory says, of course. They keep saying that their food is the healthiest
Let's
food
see.
they can find in these hard times.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
People said they gotten hairy after eating it, and we had a caller who said that his mom began to make pig noses after eating 2 big slices of this particular brand of
Just
bacon.
start the car up. So we got 761.
That this factory still produces.
And I think that's going to be a wrap on this game. This save I've got is so big. It has so much distance on it. It takes about 25 minutes to load. Because I guess it has to load in everything that you've passed. Gets saved in memory. So that's the crazy thing about this. I think these saves are for the new version. Yeah, these are beta saves. So if you just start the game, this is a new game. This is where you start in your house. You get a random car. There's the road. So you just get in your car. I think there's a little gas in here. And you pretty much just drive. But there's an actual road. This is actually one of the best cars in the game. Thing works really good. It's pretty quick too. It handles really good. This one's a little rusty though. You clean that up, you got a nice vehicle. All right, so I think we're gonna do BRB here real quick. I'm gonna fire up the game here. I guess I'll change my title. Yeah, I'll probably just play that game offline. See, here's my thumbnail. Better turn Steam off. I think Steam disrupts the game for some reason. Okay, I think we're ready to go here. And we are on NLDR. I don't know what's going on with the leaderboard, but we got guys up here with 529, 534, 541. I don't think any of those are legit. I know you can run a 543 because I've run that before. Still, those are probably hacks from the car that hasn't come out yet that people are getting somehow. Well, I mean, you could hack any car, but that's what I've seen. I saw somebody with this new car that's supposed to come out pretty soon that they put in the game, but it's not technically in the game. But people managed to get it out of the database. All right, so let's see what we got going on here today. See how many people we got out here. Set up my default settings. And we are ready to race. We got TTG out here in his Lamborghini, probably trying to get on the leaderboard. One of the regulars. I don't know what YouTube did. They changed their preview screen to make it much bigger, so now it doesn't really fit where I'm trying to put it. It's almost like I need 3 monitors just to run this, just to do this. Okay, let's give this car a quick pass. I actually ran a 51 in this thing yesterday. I haven't been able to run a 5.4 for a while. Because the thing is so sketchy off the line, at least mine is. Let's see if anyone is looking to race. It's not that late, so though I think Tuesdays are usually pretty dead. It looks to be that way. See if we can get someone to race us. But that's the whole problem with this game, though. You go on the lobby, you wait for races. Unless you got some regulars that you race. I have a couple of people that I race regularly, but I'm not really big on going into global chat because it's pretty toxic in theirs. But there are some good people in there. Let's see if anyone's putting up races. $26 by $15. What is that? Let's see if I can get an actual race. Peaches. Pretty sure I race this person a lot. Assuming it's the same person. They didn't do much of a burnout. It reminds me of the old days where you don't have to do, where you didn't have to do a burnout and you ran like 5.4 or 5.3. There's no way they made that a 5.4 car. Let's see, they're on the same version. How is that possible? And it looks weird because they got way ahead of me off the line there. Even though I have a way better 60, I had a better tree. What is that? That's the Integra. That would be kind of a shock if that car ran 5.4s again. Let's see if there's any news on Facebook. But there's no update. Unless they buffed it without updating, which I don't know if they can. I don't know if you can do that. Let's see if I still have one of those. If I do, it's probably going to look ridiculous. See, and he didn't even have, the tires weren't clipping, I don't think. I don't remember what size tires he had on there. I should have one. Unless I got rid of it. Okay, so that's this car, right? See, I actually have mine to where it's not clipping. Let's see, what size tires do I have on mine? Okay, I've got the max thickness on the front. Let's see what this thing does. I don't know what kind of tune I have on here. The nitrous button is kind of glitchy right now. No, I don't think that car. I don't think that car can go that fast. I think that was definitely hacks. Because this car seems like it has a decent tune on it. And his was going 240, which is pretty much the max mile per hour these go. Yeah, see, mine the second year just kind of falls on its face. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that car was legit. What's this guy doing out here on drag radials? In an Evo. Not watch this guy run a 5.4. I guess he, oh, there he is. Took him a while. I don't even remember what my car ran. That was a good run for me, I think. 52 with a good tree. So you only ran 85 in that thing. Even those drag radials, you can still do pretty good in those cars with drag radials, but not a 5.4. I don't know what he's doing out there running 100Ks. He immediately changed to drag radial. He was like, oops. There's a Lambo. Even still, running drag radials for 100K, running only 585, you're still gonna get way faster cars on drag radial. All right, we got the RS6. Could have a matchup here. Looks like I'm gonna need to get a new joystick. This one seems to be screwed. That button is burned out. Yeah, we caught him. 54, not too bad. He had a 58. Got him on a tree big time though. All right, let's take another car out. Take this bad boy out. Everybody's on non-slicks. I'm going to change this over to the Ville. See if there's anybody on slicks. Stunt Fest. How do you do Stunt Fest? See, that guy in Integra, those cars used to be that fast. Many versions ago. It's possible that he was able to do something to get the car to work the way it used to run on the old glitch version, because I noticed that he didn't do a burnout much. He only did like a 5-second burnout, which is what he used to do on that old glitched version of the game. So I got a feeling that that's what he was doing. He was able to get that to work on this version somehow. It's always something with this game. You always see something out of the ordinary. Yep, Tuesday's definitely a slow night. I didn't start out playing this game, so any regulars I have were probably like, what the hell is this game you're playing? And they probably left. I couldn't restart the stream. These cars are taking a minute to spawn in here. And this guy's seems to be jumping around a little. Hopefully that's him and not me. I've never really had anyone complain that my car is glitching or looks, when you see someone's car teleporting and stuff. The SRT. You got the wheels up. I got a good launch on that one, but for some reason my car didn't perform the way it should. Got a lot of low money races here. Guys out got L's for sale. What does that mean? I guess we'll just keep going. See if we can get some action. Finally found some different songs on my playlist. No, it looks like a pretty slow night. actually looking at another game right now. I don't know what's going on. It's taking these cars a long time to spawn in. My car seems to be running well. There we go. We got the 48. I mean, if my car was glitchy or laggy or something, I wouldn't be able to run that. Not a clean pass like that. 30 by 15. Can't remember. That's an exotic car. Is that a McLaren, maybe? He's running NT. I usually don't race those because they're too loud. I turn off exotics just because they're too loud. Alright, so we got a pretty good pass in this. Guess we can grab a Lambo. Put up 50K for Lambo. Put it back on Battle Creek. See if there's any Lambos lurking out here. Looks like a 2-minute song. I actually got a race. The nitrous Porsche. See, he spawned in pretty good. First gear was early. 6 was early too. Francis Haddock. have a car out to match up with that. Let's take some other cars out. Keep this. Take this. I think we need one more. Seems like our cars are working today. No one to race, but cars are working. I forgot what car I have. Oh, same car. He's got 34. I gotta turn on my volume. I had it at Lamborghini volume. Alright, let's see how my Z28's working. Couple of early shifts. He beat me by 001. Couple of average passes. Let's see if he's a one and done or if he actually wants to race again. Nope. One and done. That's a Lambo. I'll just race. I'm going to have to turn the volume down. Forgot. That's why I don't race Lambos with other cars. Just because it's a Lambo doesn't mean it's going to run a mid 5.4. Yeah, we're going to catch him. The 51. Let's see if we can get a better pass out of this thing. I was running 5.4s with this again, but seems like I'm off on it. Off on my shifts. Got him on another hole shot. It's still a bit slow for the Z28. There's Peaches again. Now he's running NT in a Lambo. Let's see if I can get in there before he's gone. I missed him. That can't be the Integra, right? Because you can't run 16 on that, right? Oh, wait, actually you can. I think you can run 16 and a half. Looks like he's hiding his time now, though, because Although I can't imagine he was watching the stream. But obviously, if you're running that time and the integrity, you're not going to want people to know. But it'll be pretty obvious to people who know the cars that you're, yeah, he's still in that car. Yeah, see, he didn't even do burnout. He did like a 2-second burnout. That looks like he's definitely using grip mod, I think. Let's see what he runs this time. See, I whole shot him. That means he ran faster than a 46 in that thing. So that's definitely not possible. Whoa, the big pass to take out the hacker. The 543. That's what happens. I highly doubt that this guy's a tester. Yeah, he's definitely running, because he's not even doing a burnout. That's crazy. 543 though. That's what happens when you bring a... Yeah, see, he's only doing like 90. He's only burning his tires to like 90 or 85. He's not even holding it down. Wish I could get better trees. He was close to me on that one. I wish I could look at the replay, because I kind of want to see how close he is. See if I can get a tree. Can't seem to get a good tree. There we go. It's a better tree. See, I got a whole shot on him. So that means he was faster than 5453. So he's running 544 at least in that thing, probably. And he still got beat. it's car 2. What's up, Ryan? I just got some lag right there. Got him again. He doesn't want to give up. Oh, that's right. It tells you the margin on the bottom. So that was only a 006 race. So he had pretty much an identical pass to me. I don't think he's treeing that well, though. He's saying I got lucky. Whoa, big another. I'm getting some big numbers against this guy. I was looking at the other screen on that one. I didn't get a good tree. Looks like my car might be slowing down. Well, he's saying I can ask him but not tell him. That's pretty much what I was doing, was asking him. Because I'm like, then run yours with a time. And he's like, you can ask, not tell me. That's... It's kind of a dumb thing to say. I didn't say, run your car with a time. That's not him, is it? 542. I just don't. I don't understand. You actually come on the game trying to convince someone that you're not a hacker when it's totally obvious. Well, he's on YouTube now, so. That's definitely how, when the imports were running those times with no burnout. I think that was around version 195 or something like that, because the track was glitched or something was broken. That seems like what he's doing. about the this car. This guy actually thinks that I believe that he's going to convince me that he's not a hacker. Whoa, it's dark. I'm going to turn my volume up. Yeah, that was a fast pass. I didn't get a tree though. Let's see what this guy's saying now. I know I've raced someone with his name before. He's still trying to convince me. That's pretty much what his car should run. Now I gotta have that guy in my on my I wish you could just continue to chat with someone without adding them if you're in a race. The PPP loan. Can't remember what car I'm in. That guy was that guy was trying really hard to convince me that he was fast. I've never seen anyone go. Usually they won't even talk to you if someone's doing that, because they know they're just going to look foolish. '51. He got the 52, but the red light. See, I was beating that guy pretty much every single time, and he must have turned something up. He turned his car up to 542 so he could get some wins. Or he figured out how to get at the tree. I don't know if I was treeing him or if I was beating out of time. I think a couple of them said I treed him, but I think most of them were just straight wins. See if I can get a 49 out of this thing. I keep missing my shifts. Well, I thought I had him that time. The guy's still out there running that. So he's running 25 by 16 Integra. This thing. I say 25 by 16? That's pretty much the size you used to run. I don't know why he's running 16 instead of 16 and a half. Unless it's somehow he's has a Lambo, like the car is a Lambo, but he it's really an Integra or something. And that's why he only has 15s. Or he got too much grip with the 16 and a half. No, I think he was burning out a little more than that. I think he was burning out 100, because that's what the glitch used to be. Come on, nitrous. Yeah, see, it doesn't work anymore. Maybe it's 100 now. Yeah, I think that's what he was burning out, right around there. That used to be the number. Yeah, that's not going to work. Well, that's that. Let's see if I can get a 5.4 out of the. None of the regulars in the chat. He's still out there. He can probably fool a lot of people out here right now. Oh, he went back to running NT again. I think I might have left it on 50K. I think I got good shifts that time. Yep, there it is. The 549 King. He's still out there. He's got spaces in front of his name, so you can't block them. Alright, so we got our 5-4 in this. Let's see what we can do in the Maverick. That's a Lambo. I don't feel like turning my volume down though. So if I turn off import front wheel drive, then that guy can't get in. But I mean, the guy's out there scamming people for 50Ks. So, people pay money for the game. They may have paid money to get in-game cash. So he's basically out there hacking people, stealing their money. Technically, the guy should be banned. But will they do it? Who knows? What the hell? The guy ran a 47 in the box Nova? Is that how that was? I gotta see that again. Of course, he's teleporting, so he's probably glitch. That was a long charade. He only ran a 53 that time with a shitty tree after running a 47. And his 60 foot was, I think it was almost low 8 on that last one. Let's see what he runs this time. See if I can ever hit that first shift. He just barely beat me. He's only running 52. Wait, what? I run a 51? He's getting like lag like every second. He's got more top end than me. I can get good 60s on this though. He gave up. Looks like his glitch stopped working. Only worked once. Could try the Evo. Maybe I'll make this guy my thumbnail. I don't really feel like talking to that guy anymore. Ah, shoot, I meant to make a replay on that. I forgot. That guy was way behind me on the screen. I think this guy's just happy someone would talk to him. Did that guy run lit? He left. 54. Okay, let's see. I guess I can race this. Guy's still out there. He doesn't give up. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Elmo, my friend? That guy just booked. Jeep runs 5.5 now, huh? Wonder if I have a Jeep. think they may have already buffed the Jeep, though. I don't think I have. I don't think I have one. I was thinking of this, so I knew I had one of those. I don't really feel like building a Jeep to run 5.5. I've got a couple of spots. Let's see if he's out there. If I put up a race, that guy's going to jump in it. That idiot. I'll see if he puts up a race, and then I'll put up a race. See if Mohan is out here. I should translate that. See what that actually means. It can't be what he's... Milestone, landmark. What could he be? Not sure that's a good translation. Should I grab a Jeep? Let's see. Let's see if somebody put up a Jeep tune on YouTube. Nope. I'm thinking it already ran 5.5. Oh, it's not this. Can't be. Jeep's not a retro, is it? That's a new Jeep. Maybe there's an update. Oh, it's in trucks. I forgot we got truck category now. All right, I guess we'll build a Jeep. Just gonna put a generic tune on it. I could have sworn this car was already buffed, though. Let's put a parachute on it. Maybe that's why that one guy was running a Jeep. Wonder if the tires fit under on this. Oh, I think this car looks ridiculous with small tires in the front. I'll put like 7. Yeah, this car is going to look weird. I'll just put it at like 250. Let's see. Put it at like 80. I think I need a little more. This. That's my tune. Tires don't poke. Seems about right. Okay. Let's see what this thing does. Yep. Let's see. Let's try to move the weight back 1. This thing seems like it'll do the bounce launch. down. Back on 57. Let's see. Maybe try like 85. I think we need to be got to see it there. All right, we cracked the 5.5 barrier. I don't know if it's got a higher top end, maybe. It's getting up to 195 in the eighth. I wonder if it would go like 252. Let's do that. Seems like I remember the Jeep having a big wheelie. I'm not getting that bounce in first, though. It doesn't seem like it wants to go that fast. Maybe it only goes that fast. I'll just leave it like that for now. Can always mess with it later. All right, thanks for the tip, Mr. Elmo. Huh? on a Jeep. If I can get it to, if I can get it to bounce launch. See if that guy's still lurking out here for me. Hopefully he won't come back. Oh, we got asphalt stopper out here. He's an OG. See if he can catch me. I got a good run on that one. The 51. I think the Chevelle will run at least a mid 5.5s. These imports are still pretty good though. Slow Surge is out there running 50K races. Looks like some drama out here. Bob's Performance. Wonder what that is. It's a Z28. Pretty sure we raced before. Oh, that was his red, right? I should give him another chance. Even though that thing's going to be faster. Unless I can get lucky. You might get a 5.4 out of this. He seems to be having trouble with this tree. Holy shit. That was a glitch pass though. A 657 60-foot for me and a 548. Because he red lit, that was obviously, I don't know what happened on that one. But he got it too. Because this thing isn't going to run a 48. His red light pretty much gave me like a slingshot off the line. I got good shifts. Don't catch me. See, it didn't look like he was going to catch me, but he did. I'm not going to stay out here against the Z28 though. Yeah, see this replay doesn't correct right anymore. It kind of glitches at the end. I don't know what they did with that. I got him 2 out of 3 though. That ain't bad. I think this guy's an import. That's dark. Is that his car back there? I see lights back there. Oh no, those are just the road lights. He didn't connect. I'm just gonna wait for it to say he left before I do it. This guy's not leaving. He's not giving it out. He's probably stuck back there where you can't see him. I didn't realize his sun was 7 dust. He should disconnect at about 5 seconds, I think. No, I guess it goes all the way down. I got good shifts again. 53, that ain't too bad. Tell me this is one of those that's, oh no, it's okay, it's good. He should disconnect here. There we go. I want my 20K. Yeah, there's some toxic stuff going on. Do these cars, yeah, I guess those are the same wheels. So I want to be in the left lane. I don't have any bar paint. There we go. That matches. Let's see. So, let's see if I'm on the left side. Then they'll see my decals, right? Somebody's streaming on Twitch. Yeah, there's nobody on my YouTube tonight. I'm probably going to be wrapping it up pretty soon. Oh, asphalt. I got that super early shift on that one. He got the red light. This car is really a disgrace. I should probably just tune this, make it something else. Big Ben Batty, 67. What do you say? Big Ben Batty, 67. Maybe it's all one word. Oh, he is out here. He's only 720p. The Grim Reaper accusing people of stealing his accounts again. I don't even know who he's talking to. I don't even know if you can hack someone's account. Alright, let's see if there's anything left to. Let's take out our regular fleet. It's too bad I didn't get a good tree on that 543 or the 544. Either one would have worked. So we got a 5.5 Jeep now. Let's see, what other car will I race? So we can take this out. 192 mil. 92.1. Yeah, they were talking about diesel trucks a long time ago. They're putting out other cars. Well, they already had the other cars. They just never put them out. The Cougar, that other car they probably already had. Cougar. Bassman. See if anybody's on half. Nope. I think this is going to be my last pass here. Pretty dead night. Why's my YouTube so far behind? I'm sure I'll get someone. The last race of the day. Oh, we got the Prestige car out here. Got little tires in the back. I think I'll go for the safe tree on this one. Because I don't think that, no, don't have to. He just left. He must have just been giving me 100K. All right. Who is Grim Reaper talking to? I have no idea what's going on. Alright, so that's going to be a wrap. If anybody's out there, we found a nice hacker tonight. He tried his best to convince me, but I wasn't falling for it. And that was pretty much my night tonight on NLDR.